Hi drummers, welcome to episode 4 of the drum interview series at Dunx Drum School. Today I have Mr. Boris Le Gal with me. I'm going to pick his brain for your benefit and both mine as well. So Boris, tell us about how you came to be a drummer.
Yeah. Well, basically I started to really wanted to play the drums I was really young.
Yeah.
It was when I was maybe 8 or 9, something like that.
Okay.
And I remember the thing for me was I spent a whole afternoon with my family, and all my family is really into music as well.
Yeah.
And we were watching, Genesis?
Yeah.
With Phil Collins and what's his name again? The other drummer, the black dude. Of course I got it here, man. Shame, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Whatever. But basically there was a big drum duo,
Yeah.
Maybe it starts klum, 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 that one.
Yeah.
Basically I remember that as the first poem. The first day I was okay, I want to do the same.
Yeah.
I was watching this on TV,
So from that point, how long have you been playing for now then?
And now, I really started to take lessons actually, just in a traditional music school in France.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was doing playing in orchestras, doing proper harmonium theory, playing xylophone, marimba, and timpani and stuff.
Brilliant.
I did that for 2-3 years, and I started at 13, I think, 13 years old or 14, something like that. And I really enjoyed it. It's really classical education at the start. Yeah. But then it was a bit too, maybe I would say, tight for me. So I was okay. It. I'm just gonna buy my own drum kit, and I just left the school after 2-3 years. And I said, okay, I'm gonna buy my drum kit. I'm gonna just learn how to play it myself to start with, and playing with bands and playing metal, and started to play double kick and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was I was maybe 15 or 16 years old. So I did that for 5 years. Playing with bands, all the metal bands and everything, I had a hardcore band and death metal band.
Yeah.
And then I was after those 5 years, I was liking something. So I was okay, so next step for me is gonna take lessons, with a teacher.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring me up there. So I was started to research around my area in France.
Yeah.
Because guys, I'm French.
If you can't tell.
I can't tell. Or here.
Yeah.
And so I went into a jazz school called Dante Agostini, which is a quite renowned school throughout France.
Okay.
They have maybe 15 schools around France.
Yeah.
So I did that for 4 years, proper jazz, really from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, no double kick, nothing.
Yeah.
You really have to change your mindset, on how to play the drums.
Yeah.
And that was really cool because it really bring me loads of stuff, because I had all my metal side, of drumming. Then I got all these jazz influences coming to me as well. My teacher was brilliant, Stéphane Glory, thank you. And after those 4 years, I was okay, I really want to reach that next level now. So that's where I started to research on the internet what kind of school I can join, and I found a tech music school, which is Drum Tech in London. That's where I met you, man.
Yeah.
And so I did a lot of research on this kind of school. You got this one, you got Berkeley, you got the MI in Los Angeles. You have one in France as well called the MAI, I think.
Okay.
Which is okay, but not that good.
Yeah.
And so I decided to go to Drum Tech, to London, leave all my bands, my family, and my country.
Yeah. You never gone back?
No, I go there of course for holidays, but I was okay, I'm doing this, I really want to do that. So I went there, and it's you play maybe 35 hours per week, only drums, for 9 months.
Definitely.
And that really helped me. So, and after that, I felt ready after playing for 10-11 years, studying different stuff, really I covered loads of different genres.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like kind of ready, so I just started to like play around in London. Then I joined bands, you know. Then I went tour in UK, then tour in Europe, and then
let's ask you about those. So tell us about what bands you've played and toured with recently.
Recently, basically, I got like my two main projects are Chimp Spanner and a band called Neon Fly.
Yeah.
So we are quite well renowned with Chimp Spanner. Neon Fly is getting there as well, you know.
Yeah.
And recently, but I also do sessions for other bands as well. Yeah. If someone wants me, you know, I would like you to play on my record, just give me a call and we can arrange something.
So which bands have they been recently then?
And so the last one I played for The Algorithm, you might know.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah.
The one before the big one I did play for Periphery. That was
excellent.
Huge.
Big tour, yeah.
That was really good. Touring with the Safety Fire and Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
That was a big tour in Europe last year actually. Yeah, it's gonna be a year now. And what else? I don't know. I just played in a few other small bands as well, just for sessions. And I also have a tribute to Pantera.
What's the name of that band, Boris?
It's it's 101% Pantera. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
So
love it.
I like that.
Excellent. Yeah. It's great stuff, man. Great.
There's a wasp. There's a wasp. That's actually. I
get the drumstick.
Normally I'm a bit scared of this. My friend from the Chimp Spanner guys, they will tell you about it.
Yeah.
So just a quick story. We were on tour. Actually, it was the LSS Cyclamen tour we did together.
Yeah.
We were sleeping in the van, and at some point there was a wasp, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's a wasp!" And then everybody in the van was laughing like a lot because of my accent.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "Oh." There's a wasp. And since then, it's like the thing they say to me a lot.
That's fair enough. So, with all the touring going on and everything, with all these different bands, I was going to ask, you've recently come across some lovely endorsements by certain companies.
I'm quite lucky with that. Yeah. So I started to get my first endorsement. You know, when you are like a drummer, you always dream about like, oh, if I could have that, you know.
Yeah.
When you're a bit young, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I always dream about like being like endorsed by big companies, you know. So I started with Vater.
Yeah.
Here, Vater for the drumsticks. I've been playing Vater for like, I don't know, 7-8 years now, you know. So it makes sense for me to work with them, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the first one I had. Very happy with that. Then recently, like last year, I got endorsed by Zildjian Cymbals here. I love them.
Yeah.
Same for Zildjian. I'm playing Zildjian for like ages now, so it really makes total sense for me to have them. Yeah, I really love them.
Yeah.
And recently I got endorsed by Evans Drumheads.
Excellent.
Which is the same for me. I've been playing them for like since 2006, something like that. 2005.
Excellent. So, and that was just before quite a big event for your drumming career, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one, because of the tour we did this summer with Neon Fly.
Yeah.
I had this event endorsement when we announced that we were the main support for Alice Cooper in Germany.
Excellent.
So that was a big thing this summer we did. It was awesome.
Brilliant, man. Yeah. That sounds incredible. So I was going to say, who are your, like, obviously because you're doing a lot of touring, you're playing with a lot of big bands and stuff like that. Who are your drumming heroes that you aspire to be? Well, move yourself towards.
Like my main influences.
Yeah.
I always got influenced by. First, it was like Thomas Acker from Meshuggah.
Yeah.
Mario Duplantier from Gojira, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the metal side.
I remember when I first sort of saw you about on the scene and stuff like that, you were playing with Ollie quite a lot and you did a Gojira
Ollie Steele from Millions.
Yeah.
The good friend of...
Very, very cool. Very cool stuff.
So we've been jamming like Gojira a few times at Drum Tech. That's cool, Yeah. Brilliant. So Gojira and like my other main influence is Christian Vander from the band Magma.
Okay.
That's like a 70s psychedelic rock band, jazz rock from France.
Nice.
They are really fun. This guy is like a genius, like a proper genius. And I love Morgan Agren. Okay. You might know him. He played for the Wasp is on your head. He still is there.
They like. Now you've annoyed it.
No, you tell me.
It's alright. It's alright. Right.
And Morgan Agren played on Frederick Thunderdale's project. You know, the guitar player from Meshuggah.
Oh right, wow.
He did a solo album in 1997 called Special Defect. You really have to hear that.
Right.
And the day I heard that record changed my life, man. That record is like. Wow. Really something prog new, like really big, and
I'll get it. Right.
Should we kill it or what? No. Yes? No, he's gonna get angry.
He'll be alright. Yeah. I think hitting him with the drumstick's probably not a good idea. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah. So anyway,
so Morgan Agren, check him out. He's brilliant.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, cool. So right, well. What would you say, from all these influences, what would you say has become your strongest points as a player when you're on the drum set? What do you feel particularly confident with in your playing? Or as a musician?
Basically, I would say I play music, I play the drums to play music with other people, you know?
Yeah.
So my really strong point is if you have me in a band, it's gonna sound like as a band and like towards the right musical ideas. I can, as I said, I studied a lot of different style of music, so I can adapt myself, adapt your sound as well, and that's I think my strongest point as a musician is that you can trust me in any project basically. If I say I gonna play that, I can play that. Take me on your tour or take me whatever or on your album, it's gonna happen well. That's my strongest point, I would say. I'm very professional about what I do and what I play, and I just love that.
Excellent.
That's not even like great. Different like chops or whatever. It's just more about the attitude you have, because all the chops and everything I studied them, but the attitude you have of how to learn songs quickly as well. For example, the Periphery tour. I had a phone call like 6 days before the tour, so I had to learn everything in 6 days. Starting from nearly scratch, because I was listening to Periphery but not that much. And I was like, oh shit, I have to learn that in 6 days. You have to have the right technique, So I think that's my strongest point as a musician. It's like I can learn stuff quickly and be like do the show on stage or have a great sound in the studio. That's it.
Excellent. Right. Well, so it's quite easy to say. I mean, from all your experience and stuff, you have managed to shape a career for yourself in drumming. Well, you're a full-time drummer, aren't you? So.
Exactly.
So,
and soon a teacher.
And soon a teacher as well. He's hoping to become a full-time teacher.
Teacher session. I'm gonna explore different platforms like Skype. Ben Happy as well is gonna be a strong point for me. And at my place in London.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be mostly that. Starting I'm planning to start all the drum teaching stuff in January next year.
Brilliant.
Early January, after Christmas.
So check him out, guys. It's going to be well worth getting some lessons. Big time. So, okay, so obviously you've got the teaching coming up, but also in a live scenario, touring and everything, where would you like to go from here?
From here, for me, I've been playing drums for 14 years, and in my head, I'm just starting. I'm just starting to get real stuff, the stuff I really want to do. Like this tour with Alice Cooper, touring with Periphery, it's like the next level kind of tour. And for me, if I have to really dream like big, I want to play Wembley Stadium and I want to play on planet Mars, because it's going to be possible in 20, 30 years. So that would be the crazy biggest dream of my life. Being the first drummer playing on planet Mars.
That'd be a very big.
That's crazy.
Big goal. If you haven't already checked it out, guys, check out Mars One project. It's very, very good. That's what he's on about, by the way, just so you get the reference. But brilliant, Boris. Well, it's been great to interview you. And I wish you all the best of luck. Take it easy, man.
Man. So now it's time to.
We're going to have a little jam.
Man.
Maybe put a few Genesis references in there as well.
Maybe we'll try that. You'll see that on the other video, I guess.
Good stuff. Right, see you soon, guys.
Bye.
Shame on the wasp. It's in my team, man. You guys come up.
Wow. He's dead now.
Bye bye, Mr. World.